I'm also leaning way close.
This is great camera angle.
Hello, my strong friends. Now, we were just talking about how I don't normally do sit-down videos, but we're gonna do one because I've been having some technical difficulties. We did a CrossFit workout. Do you guys remember John?
They already hate me.
I'm here with my very good friend John. You may remember him from the YouTube house. If you haven't seen this, I'm gonna link all the videos. I'll try to link all the videos that we've ever
done together.
He has an amazing story that I think all of us can benefit from. I like to have people on my channel to give you guys a perspective that I can't offer you. That's why I think collaborations are so great. I have some of the strongest people in the world on my channel, and they help teach me things that I don't know, so that I can better program for my clients and so that I can serve everyone watching much better.
As she's already said, my name is John. My YouTube channel name and kind of my social media persona is Obese. So, as you can tell from that name, I used to be obese at one point in my life. I was 20 years old and I was 360 pounds. So at that time I was wearing like a 5XL shirt, 56-inch waist shorts, didn't wear pants because I couldn't find any that fit me. You know, that's just kind of like the life I was living. When I say like the life I was living, literally like what I say is like I wasn't actually living anymore. Like I just felt like I was kind of like existing, because at that point, for me at least, at that size, like I just felt like it was just get through the day and then go to sleep. Get through the day and then go to sleep. So, you know, at one point I ended up, I was watching Miami Ink, which is like a tattoo show. And there's this guy that came on that had lost a lot of weight. And obviously like at this point I had tried to lose weight like a million times. For some reason this guy came on that had lost a lot of weight and he talked about his tattoo that he was getting, and pretty much it just made sense. Like I had that click moment, which is what I say, where I decided like, okay, I'm 20 years old now. These are decisions I'm making. So like the decisions I'm making are putting me where I am, you know, are making me this big. So I just decided to change those decisions. I had no idea what I was doing at first. The next day I remember I woke up and I just felt like this sense of just like literally like pure joy. And I remember I went and I got a haircut and I bought some water and a sandwich because I didn't know how to eat healthy. First started kind of with like what I call the common sense diet, which was just cutting out liquid calories, because I was a big soda drinker. Like I probably drank over a 2-liter every single day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because like here there's a place called 7-Eleven where they make these things called double gulps, which is 64 ounces of soda.
Guys, we know what double gulp.
Okay, well I don't know. You're from Canada now, so
shit.
That was just with lunch, right? So but then I'm drinking soda throughout the day. But
whoa.
So, you know, cut out like fast food, which was almost half my diet.
Yeah.
Snacks and stuff like that. So then I lost weight doing that. And then I ended up finding, you know, bodybuilding. So I got into that, and like I really fell in love with that a lot. And in this time is like when I kind of made my Instagram name. Obese was the first thing that I did, and the reason that I even made that was because I felt bad that in my regular Instagram I was posting so much stuff, so much fitness. It was all fitness. So I was like, okay, I should make another one. And like I wasn't even like, I didn't make the name to be like, I'm gonna be this person that like is a weight. It was just like, oh, this sounds cool, and nobody's taking it. Cool, yeah, I'll take that. And like it's funny because like I'll get comments of people being like, bro, you're not even obese. Like how can you I was like, when I made the name, like it was like obese like 2. I was trying to get there. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was working for. So you know, during that's when I made my you know, my Instagram, and after a while, after a few months, is when I made my YouTube channel. And then literally the reason I made my YouTube channel was because there was just so many questions that I would get that in an Instagram post was just pretty much impossible to really. I had been putting out videos for a while, and then I ended up making a video that went like viral. So this is like the way that pretty much, this is where everything kind of changed for me. So I put out a video that talks about my loose skin. Skin there. Obviously going into my stomach, it's just a mess. This is not what I would have wanted after losing 160 pounds, right? I would have wanted to have a perfect body, right? But that's not the case. This is who I am, and I'm proud of it. So after losing, you know, 180 pounds, as you can imagine, you have loose skin. The reason I made that video wasn't at all to like, I didn't think about this video was gonna go viral. It was because every day I would get questions about it. Oh, wow. Every single day I would be like, people would be like, what does your loose skin look like? And so I pretty much waited until my channel had some subscribers. So I think I had 3,000 at the time, right?
Damn,
and I was like, okay,
that's big stuff.
But like in my head I was like, okay, now there's 3,000 people that are watching, so this video will at least like help them. What happened, you know, it went viral and I ended up going on the Ellen show.
San Diego, California, I'm John David If there's someone watching out there right now that's struggling and depressed and unhappy and overweight, tell them, give them advice right now.
If there's someone watching, first of all, I want to say, if you have already noticed that you want to make a change, you're already light years ahead of most people. Like,
he became fucking famous is what he's trying to say.
From there, it just kind of, everything changed for me. I was doing my thing, and then I ended up actually doing a men's physique show. And
last year, like a year ago now.
Yeah, it's almost been a year. Yeah, it was June of last year. It's windy, sorry. June of last year is when I did the men's physique show, and like for me that was a really cool experience. It was definitely like an eye-opening experience. It made me definitely like respect the people that do those constantly and do them all the time, because I honestly don't think I could ever do another one. Right. It was not easy getting that lean, but I did it, and I was really proud of myself, and like I still am really proud of that I was able to do that. And then from there I ended up, that's when I started doing CrossFit.
And now you're a CrossFit maniac.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so how do you think?
That's the whole story in like a very try to make it short.
Well, because it's not that long of a timeline,
it's
right?
Been 4 years.
And now you're on this different path where it has like very little to do with how you look when you had been competing in a competition that maybe you didn't enter it to like really measure up to a bunch of
I had no
dudes, but now you're not so much focused on the physique part of things.
Yeah, my whole life I was never athletic, right? Like I remember I tried out for my football team and in high school, and I was like, the people made fun of me so much because I was the heaviest person there that I like left practice. Like I left in tears because they were just brutal. Like they were like, we did the track stuff, and then we went into the weight room. This is my first time ever lifting, ever. And they're having us do back squats, and like they put 135 as a warm-up, right?
Yeah.
And it crushed me. Like I literally, like I took it off the rack and I couldn't even move, and I had to just re-rack it because it hurt so bad because I wasn't even doing it right. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
And like then they're saying like, you're the biggest dude here and you can't even lift that. And it just made me feel like a piece of garbage. So and the thing that sucked is because I loved football. Like at the time, like I was the biggest football fan. Like when I was getting into high school, I was like so excited to be on the football team.
Yeah.
Like it was like, but that didn't happen. So but the reason I say that is because like I've never been super athletic. Like I was never at all like considered myself an athlete. And so like doing bodybuilding training was really cool because I was able to see how much I was able to change my like physique and how I looked, but I was still not athletic. Like I remember the first time I did a CrossFit workout, there was box jumps to a 24-inch box, which isn't really that high for me. But at the time, like I had never done it, so I didn't even think I could.
Right.
And my brother was like, dude, like you can do that. And I'm like, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
And then in that workout, I did it 50 times. Little things like that happen all the time for me still. I just want to see how far I can push my body.
Yeah.
Into like being an athlete or whatever you want to call it.
Even if it is competing in a physique or bodybuilding competition, you can go to a CrossFit class every day and push it and try to win the workout.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Like that was something that, for me, coming from a competitive background, that was something that I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking win every day.
Yeah.
And I went a little crazy, but also you can do regional or like local competitions with CrossFit. You kind of came full circle where you had that kind of terrible moment. At football practice or the tryout, and now you are competing every day, and you did like really say, fuck it, I'm gonna take this all back. And I think that's what is great for anyone who missed out on the opportunity to do something like I had the opportunity to play a lot of sports, and I was like privileged in that right to do. I talked to plenty of people come to me and they've never been athletic, but I think even if you've lived your first 30 years not being an athlete,
You can become one.
Yeah. And like being an athlete doesn't mean you need to be LeBron James. People always ask me like, when am I ready to compete? I think usually it's when you've run a full training cycle and when you know the rules.
Yeah.
And I also recommend you like go check out a competition to see what it'll be like, to see if you even want to do it. Your strength is always valid, especially in the strength community and the strength world. Your strength is important, and people like us definitely care about it, and we only want to see you like reaching your fullest potential and becoming your strongest self. So never feel bad about it. Like that shitty football locker room like situation or weight room situation, like that's not how it is. There may be some gyms that maybe be a little more less friendly than others, and like the strong friends. People will appreciate and like recognize your strength and never be afraid to like express that and compete.
It's something that I'm super thankful about is like your channel and like the way that you are just so open to helping anybody, because like I absolutely love, and like I will always be someone that's willing to help. No matter if someone wants help, like I want to help you. I will never tear someone down because like they're trying and they're just not doing it right, and they're like obviously stupid because like, you're not doing it right. But like that's what I really appreciate with like your channel and like random, but like my friend Matt Vincent has a channel where he like he has,
I love that guy.
Yeah, and like he will not make fun of anyone or like any sort of style of training if just because he doesn't like doing it. You know what I mean? Like I think it's something that's so important, and I think maybe it was like that locker room thing that happened that kind of formed that in me, but like I absolutely, if someone wants to learn, like I want to help them.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason to make fun of somebody. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. And like, so something that I've always appreciated with you is like that you're open to helping anybody, and you're not here about like, there's no elitism about like, oh, what I do is better than what you do. Or, yeah.
I'm just trying to get barbells in more people's hands is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go check out all the links in the description and subscribe to John. He's fucking amazing. And especially if you're into the CrossFits.
Yeah.
Which a lot of you are. Don't try to act like you're not. I know a lot of you guys love the CrossFits. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Me and my constituents got it down back so we can live to it. With no love, no heart, not a glimpse of it. Rules come with the religion, hold it intimate. Thinking we live life, but we hinder it. It's ironic the way that we cling to it. Hold the fountain of youth, but never sit from it. Lifestyles of the young and the ignorant. Insolent. Why we think I'm so high? Inconsiderate. You were sitting on Jesus' shoulders the whole time. Neither me, myself, or I can help the fact I won't survive. Been held back by the hand of God. Where we sit there. Throne is made alive, no escape from my king to hang and die. Things be claiming by people say that I've lost my brain, but I found my heart. I climb my cross and I hang myself to my flesh to stay alive. Blood to stain my eyes, rips inside fabric, held by the stitches tied by the word of God, with his hands reaching outside to side.
Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling so low. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love you to death, still I die for.